Hey, Adam, where are we and what are we doing today?
We are at Beach Club going to check out the Cape May Café.
That's right. We are here at the Cape May Café, which is a seafood buffet in the
Beach Club.
beach. Thank you. It is a seafood buffet at the Beach Club Resort. We made a last minute reservation here, and I did what I always do when I go to a new Walt Disney World restaurant, which is go to the gluten free, dairy free WDW YouTube channel, our favorite food bloggers and friends,
Yes.
and look for a review of this restaurant. And at first I was puzzled as to why I wasn't finding one, and then it dawned on me that Brandon, one half of the channel, is severely allergic to seafood. And so, of course, they haven't come here. It would be a nightmare.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so, we decided, in honor of them, that we would do our best interpretation of a food vlog to tell folks what it's like to eat here with food allergies. But again, we are not food bloggers. Like, that is a special talent. We love what they do. We love the care and attention that they're able to
Yes.
give
They're,
to the
they're,
food
yes.
blogs. They talk about the food. They talk, and so for any other restaurant at Walt Disney World, please go to their channel because
Yeah.
they are fantastic and really let you know what to do if you have a variety of allergies
Right.
at that restaurant. However, since
In
they can't do
honor
this
of
one,
them, we're going to
we're
try it
gonna
out.
do our best, and it's not going to be anywhere near as good as they are, but we're
But
gonna try.
we'll see.
So I will let Adam talk about what he had so that he can start eating, and I will tell you why I have no food yet because I'm the one with the allergies.
So I got a variety of fried items, and so these are definitely not gluten free. I have some clams here. I have some fish nuggets. I have some fried shrimp. I have some glazed salmon and some paella pasta at the bottom. Excuse me, some pasta at the bottom, and some most it said seasonal root mixed vegetables. So I'm gonna take a stab at this and tell you how it is. That's pretty good. It
So,
looks
so since this is our channel, how was navigating the buffet from as a wheelchair user?
it needs work, unfortunately. The item's a little bit high, so if you're trying to scoop it up, you have to really reach up to get to it. Of course, as soon as the customers saw me having problems, they hopped over and helped me finish up my plate. So customers are always around. They're always around. So if you need assistance, most definitely ask them, and they will get you what you need. I love shrimp, so I'm gonna go ahead and see how this is, and then I will let you know in a moment. That is very spiced well. It's pretty good.
So for my allergies, I need to avoid wheat as well as peas, green peas, split peas, anything called a pea, chickpeas, and all of the peas. And that's hard to avoid in a lot of places because a lot of gluten-free products use pea flour or pea protein. And it's also become very popular these days, including at Walt Disney World, to use pea flour to make things crispier. So a lot of things, surprisingly, have peas in them, including their french fries. So I got the allergy menu. And so one option is to just use the allergy menu, and it has, all of the common allergies, and you can go through everything that's on the menu if you're not worried about cross-contamination, and you can just use this, everything that's on the buffet. If you're not worried about cross-contamination, you can use this as a guide and just go and serve yourself. However, peas are not on here. So I asked to speak to a chef, which they actually offered that, and I said yes, please. So the chef came out, and I told her about my allergies, and she made some recommendations of things that I could eat. So that was really helpful, and she knew the menu, backwards and forwards, so she didn't have to like go research things. So she offered me paella without pork, or because I also don't eat pork, without pork or peas, and salmon, and a couple other things I don't remember. And then I asked about mashed potatoes because they looked good, and also, in honor of Brandon, I felt like I needed to try the potatoes. So they actually brought me out the paella first, and it was wrong. Beach Club and Yacht Club. Hello. Oh, that was fast. Thank you so much.
You're
Wait,
very welcome.
that looks like peas.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. No peas, no pork. Hi.
Wow. As you just saw, the allergy person brought out something, and so right away Brooke noticed it, but it could be a minor thing, so it's okay.
It really, really wasn't. But more on that later.
Not the greatest start, but I could see it, and they made a mistake. It also didn't have an allergy flag in it. The allergy flag is this thing. If you got something that didn't have that, then say something. Make sure that all of your food comes with one of these little markers. The little marker means that it has been verified to be safe for you. My meal is coming in pieces, which I'm okay with. That is pretty typical when you have food allergies. So I'm going to enjoy my salmon and mashed potatoes, and then I have paella coming after that.
As you saw my plate earlier, it was much more full of food, and it was pretty good. A couple of things they weren't spiced to my opinion, but overall, I think the meal was very good here at Cape May. Um, the shrimp were very good. The glazed salmon was very good. Um, yeah, the paella that Brooke had was pretty good. Mashed potatoes had a nice peppery taste to them, so I think Brandon would like those. Um, Brooke also had some seared salmon. That was also pretty good. So overall, it was an overall very good meal. Um, yeah, would we come back here again? I think so, yeah.
2 hours later.
Good evening. We are back from our stint at Cape May Café, and I liked it. My experience was great. The seafood, from my opinion, was seasoned well. Mixed vegetables were seasoned well. It was so good, in fact, that I went back for seconds. And unfortunately, that caused a problem because no room for dessert. But that was my experience. Brooke?
Yeah. So, as you may have seen, you should have seen, I was given the wrong meal at first. I was given a meal with my allergens very present on the plate, and I didn't make a big deal about it, and I was like, hey, this looks like it has, and I sent it back. At first I was thinking that it was, she had said something about like maybe she brought the wrong plate. But it did have an allergy flag in it. I misremembered it. I went back and looked at the video, and it had an allergy flag. So either it was mislabeled, or they were careless about figuring out whose allergen meal goes to whom, or they ignored my allergens, like it was for me, and they didn't follow the directions. Either way, I probably should have said, you know what, that's okay, I'm going to eat elsewhere, thank you very much. But I don't like making a big deal. I'm sometimes a little too timid than I should be, I think, about my food allergies, because none of my allergies are so bad that I would need an EpiPen or anything of that sort. But they do cause an incredible amount of pain if I have too much of them. It's not so much gluten as it is fructan, and so it's a dose response thing. I can have small amounts and I'm okay. And I think I lean on that probably a little too much. So I got sick. So the paella was not great, but I'm going to chalk that up to the fact that paella is, number one, I'm picky about paella. Two, paella is supposed to be like cooked over a long period of time.
Yeah.
This was like soupy and a little bit weird, and
You know,
it
steamy
was
and
the
it was like,
kind. It was faux paella based on making a dish for one person at one time, right? Like it was doomed to fail. And there was like one bite that I took that just tasted awful, and I was like, okay, I don't know what that taste was, but no, thank you.
tasted off, yeah.
It tasted off. But the salmon was really good, and the mashed potatoes were really good, and I only had a couple of bites of the paella. But towards the end of the meal, I started getting really intense stomach pain. Now, I can't swear that it was because they had an allergen in my meal. It's possible, or one of the allergens I named in my meal. It's possible that there's something new that triggered, because new things pop up all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I've got most of the list now, but you never know. Never know. It could be because I hadn't eaten earlier in the day. So it's possible that it was from something else, but it's also possible that the place that gave me the wrong plate also didn't follow directions in some of the other things. And so for me, I would not return. I think, if someone were to ask me, is it allergy safe? I'd have to say no. If depending on how much it matters for you, I would not go back. The servers were lovely. They clearly were doing their best. I feel bad. I don't even want to name the woman who was the chef who was helping me, because I don't want to blame her for it. But there's some systemic issues that they need to address, because she even said it herself, like, it's really not okay. And I was just, again, trying to just, be nice, trying to make a big deal about it. But, she was right. It's not okay. And the fact that happened, I don't know what else happened on my plate. And I couldn't recommend it. So, if you don't have allergens, it's fine.
It was, I think
he liked it a lot.
My fish, shrimp were good. The clams were good. The glazed salmon was good. The mixed vegetables. They had a carving station. They also, on my second meal, I got Southwest salad, where it was too dressed. It was too much dressing on it, in my opinion. But it made it like too wet. And salad is not supposed to be like super, super wet. So that's just my opinion.
I get what you're saying.
That's just my opinion.
It's a funny way of saying it, but I get what you're saying.
So, but other than that, everything at the carving station, the desserts look great. For my experience and my non-allergen things, I would say it's a good place to try.
Yeah.
It's a good place to try.
So if you're part of our regular audience who comes here for wheelchair access and things of that nature, they did a great job. When he went back for seconds, the guy saw him and was like, "Yep, let me help you." And he put the stuff on his plate, and he brought his plate to him. Like, I didn't have to get up and help, which is good, because I was starting to get the stomachache at that point. And everything was great. So if you don't have food issues and you like a fried fish, right? Like, he loves his fried shrimp, then it's great, and they will cater to accessibility. They did a great job.
Yeah.
If you happen to come here via search because you were looking for allergen information, I can't recommend it.
Yeah.
So that is our review, and I just want to say again, if you are looking for allergy information, especially, whether it's gluten, or if you have celiac, or if you avoid dairy, or if you have, random allergies like peas, and just need to understand how restaurants in Walt Disney World or Disney Cruise Line handle allergy issues, please do yourself a favor and go follow Brandon and Sarah at Gluten-Free, Dairy-Free WDW. I will put it here. I'll put a link in the comments. They do an amazing job, and truthfully, they are my Bible when I need to go eat. In fact, what am I going to go do after this? Go watch their reviews from the ship I'm about to get on to remind myself what I'm allowed to eat. So that their content is just so great.
Good.
And also, Brandon, if you see this, the mashed potatoes were good. I can report back that they did a decent mashed potato, but I don't think you're missing anything. So like,
Yeah.
it's no there it is. It's no, all the hashtags that y'all are so great about. It's fine. Like they were decent, but there are better potatoes, so you're not missing anything. Hope you enjoyed this. If you came here for disability content, we will be back to our normal thing. We just decided to try something because our friends couldn't. And so we were like, hey, maybe we can make a video. It's not as good as theirs, I promise. If you are interested in accessibility content, traveling while disabled, please, consider subscribing
to us,
like the video, comment. We're a small channel, but our goal is to help people get over the barriers that exists for people traveling with disabilities and showing what's possible and trying to carve a path and also bring light to things that aren't working to hopefully affect change. So we like to tell people to stay strong,
be creative,
and keep exploring. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.